I'm Joe Neely, and this is The Joe Neely Show. It is the 8th episode and the 3rd segment thereof. In this one, I want to talk about emotion flipping. I want to talk about the fact that you cannot repress your emotions and get away with it. They will come back in other shapes and wearing different masks, but they will come back. You cannot repress emotions and make them go away, but you can flip them. You can change negative emotions to positive emotions. The strength of the emotion will still be there. The power of the emotion will still be there. You can't repress it, but you can flip it. There's a few examples of this. My favorite is anxiety. When you're anxious, you probably feel tingly, maybe a little shaky. Don't you feel that same way when you're excited about something? Anxiety can be flipped to an equally powerful but more positive perspective on that emotion. You can say, oh, I'm shaky, I'm anxious. Or you can say, oh, I'm shaky, I'm so excited something's about to happen. That is a far more positive frame on the same emotion. You can use your mental capacity for judgment and say, this is a positive thing, this isn't a negative thing. I felt it today. I was anxious about some new things that I wanted to do work-wise, and I was excited instead of anxious. I know how to do this technique, and when I felt myself getting shaky and excited, I knew that it was positive. It didn't have to be anxiety. I didn't have to look at it that way. Another great example is anger. Anger is a motivator. Typically, we put up with something long enough, and then we get angry, and we try to change it in a hurry. That's necessary in survival situations and not so useful the rest of the time. With anger, it's that need to change. It's that need to do things. It's that need to act. You can change anger to passion. You know how easily people who are in romantic relationships can flip from love to hate. Their passion for each other can shift from negative to positive. That's what I'm talking about. When you feel angry, shift it to a motivator. A positive motivator. It's going to be a motivator regardless, but you don't have to let it be negative. Let it motivate you to take that next step in life, relationships, business, whatever it is you're angry about. Use it as the fuel for change and getting yourself out of a bad situation. That's what it's for. So please remember, you cannot change the intensity, the power of your emotion that you're feeling, but you can change whether you look at it negatively or positively, whether you call it a negative or positive name, and how you use it in your life to get where you want to go next. Trust me, those emotions are there for a reason, and they're there to help you. You just get them flipped around into the right place, what I call the polarity of emotion, negative and positive. You get it flipped around properly, you're going to be healthy and happy. No matter what emotion you feel, you can always turn it into something that works for you. That's it for segment 3. I'll see you again very shortly. Bye-bye.